Music is just terrible. Okay, modern music is dead. Modern music is just ugh, you get me? Modern music only has peaked in the 80s, from the 70s, no, from the 18th century to the 70s, to the 80s, to the 90s, and a little bit of the early 2000s.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That's when music was peak. You get me? Nowadays music is just terrible, right? Modern day music is just, it's bad. I don't know why people would like modern music, you get me? I don't know why. But that's what I would say. If I didn't enjoy music. Okay, that's what I would say if I didn't have a good playlist. That's what I would say if I didn't basically open my ears to music. You get me? That being said, I don't know how could you actually say modern music is dead when we got artists like Steve Lacy, Isaiah Rashad, Dave, Thames, Jorah Smith. You get me? Lil Uzi, Playboy, Lil Yachty. How can you?
Yes, sir! This nigga's spitting! Damn, nigga!
You say modern music is ass when we got maybe a Jay Katana from local side, Nasty C. How could you say that? You get me? How could you say that when we got artists like them? You get me? How could you say that when we got the Pink Panthers? How can you say modern music is just bad when we got someone like Nems? You get me? K-Trap. How can you say that? How do you say modern music is bad when we got artists like Adele, Beyonce, The Weeknd? Come on. Alright, how can you say that? How can you go out your way and actually think to yourself like, oh yeah, modern music is just terrible? No, it's not. Alright, modern music has never been terrible to begin with. Come on now, we got Pharrell Williams in the early 2000s. We got the Black Eyed Peas. You get me? We got a 50 Cent. You get me? I'm just saying. We got Akon. I digress. We got Michael Jackson. Of course, Michael Jackson had his like a long run, but like I'm just saying, you know, I made it on the way to Chicago. Sorry, but you get me. I'm just saying, like, how can you say that modern music is dead when we got artists like these? You know, there's a lot more I could name, but I'm not gonna drag it out. I just want to say is that music itself has never changed. Modern music is just the sound of our time. Literally, it's just the sound of time. That's what music is. It's an expression of storytelling about a grand population of people. Or most of the times, music is just an expression of oneself, and that's an art. Music is just an art, and an art that sounds of a time. Like I said in the beginning, the 18th century Renaissance period had its sound. Beethoven, Bach, Mozart. You get me? Or was it Louis Vanishanti? I can't even pronounce the name, but you get me. I'm just saying. Such as also Double, who came from the 90s, a Japanese artist. You should go listen to her. But I'm just saying though, the music has never really been changed at all. It's just the sound of the time. Repeat myself. But the idea that modern music is terrible due to these things is kind of ridiculous, because the ones who are criticizing is of course the older generation. You know, like your moms and them. They will complain about it because obviously times change and music changes and they don't catch up. Okay, they don't catch up, alright, because half of them are, you know. Anyway, excuse me, sorry. But that being said, the idea that people have to say that modern music is dead because it doesn't sound like it used to, because it shouldn't sound like it used to. That's the thing. And people going on like, oh man, I never heard a good song. Stay away from TikTok. Just stop. Like, everybody knows it's a TikTok.
Okay, it's Thick of It by KSI. Get the hell out of my eyes. I bet your AirPod says
From the screen to the ring.
Sounds. You know, they always make certain songs trendy on TikTok, and then all of a sudden that's the sound that you continuously hear on the internet. But that's not the sound that you hear on a day-to-day basis. You know, you listen to so much different music throughout your day-to-day basis. So much different music. The thing is, this commentary is mainly on the internet. Obviously, like I'm doing right now, I'm mainly making this commentary on the internet. But the idea that this is that, and this is bad, especially when it came to Uzi's recent EP. Mind you, I enjoyed it. Right? I enjoy it heavily, and of course, music critics have the word
not enjoy Goblin. Strong 4 to a light 5. Overall, I liked Wolf, honestly.
This nigga is trash.
opinion. I'm sorry, a lot of music critics, especially hip-hop ones, have the worst opinion.
How do you know someone has bad music taste? It could be a certain playlist they bump, it could be an artist, a discography, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, listen, if you're getting your music recommendations from Rap Caviar...
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Ever. Like, they really can't say shit. You get me? Because they are pedestal, or not their pedestal, they are like, what they put on a pedestal, right, is basically everybody has to achieve this thing. You know what I mean? If this is not the same as what is on my top, then everything else is ass, which is a bad thing to have. Like, that is like the idea that you put this as the standard and everybody must follow, and everybody doesn't follow that standard is a bad artist, is such a bad thing, especially when you're making a take about music. You know what's one thing about when you make the one thing about being somebody who criticizes music is that you have no favorites. No, not no favorites. You don't have. There's no pedestal. There's no pedestal whatsoever. You have favorite songs, you have favorite artists, everyone has them. Of course you have artists you don't like because it doesn't resonate with you. You get me? The thing is, you can never criticize music using, how can I put it? You can never criticize music and using your own pedestals as the standard and then judge everything else. You don't have a pedestal as a music critic, okay? Me, number one, I enjoy music heavily. I don't have a pedestal because I can put any artist there for the moment. Okay, I just go with whatever I'm feeling. Alright, everything, my playlist has been done by my own emotions. You get me? My criticism is based on my longevity of music. Okay, like the idea that I haven't heard a great song lately and I'm looking at you like Steve Lacy just dropped an album. Steve Lacy just dropped. And that album is fantastic. It's Jordan Smith just dropped her album. Saint John just dropped his album. I'm currently listening to that right now, and I'm not gonna lie, that's also good. But modern music can never be dead, and next generation's music can also not be dead, because music is forever changing and has the sound of its time. And the idea that you think modern music is dead with the artists I have just named and plenty of more good artists, you clearly don't know what you're talking about. And you should, I made a video about, you get me? Because sometimes you just gotta, and that's okay. Alright, sometimes you can't voice your opinion on things because clearly your opinion on things is just bad. It's just bad. Realistically, it's just bad. And modern music has been fantastic. Okay, I cannot lie. Modern music has been fantastic. I'm very excited to see more projects from newer artists. Alright, new artists who are not even considered artists. Have you heard that Max, the streamer? I will listen to his music, and I will say I have enjoyed 3 songs: What You Doing, Oasis, and Diva. Those are fantastic songs. But anyway, not to drag anything any longer, I just want to say that modern music is really enjoyable. There's many enjoyable art from many different people, and music is just a tool used to express. It's just used to express yourself, and it's an art it's just storytelling from a different perspective. Alright, I will tell my story under a reggae beat. You get me? I will tell my story on a disco beat. I'll tell my story on a Jersey beat. I'll tell my story on an amapiano beat. I'll tell my story on a pop beat. I'll tell my story on a deep house beat. I'll tell my story on a trap beat. Because at the end of the day, these are their stories, these are their expressions. And modern music is so much better now that majority of them are speaking of their own experiences, which makes it even better, because I want to hear about you. I don't want to hear about struggles, about people, I want to hear about you, because at the end of the day, I'm looking at you as the artist. Yes, it's good to spread awareness, like what Kendrick Lamar did on his certain albums, expressing the black struggle. Nas does especially, and Jay-Z did earlier on. My favorite Jay-Z song is OJ. The Life of OJ is really nice. I enjoyed it. That's a very fantastic song. Like nigga dog. Anyway, I just wanna say, if you enjoyed the video, if you fucks with me, you probably do hit the subscribe button. Comment me your thoughts. No matter what my ass might be, I don't really care. I just want to express my displeasure for people criticizing modern music. Anyway,